Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy MichiGG, and it is time for part 5 of Alone in the Dark. Starting right where we left off, here in the desert, trying to find the Dark Man's buried temple, I guess. I don't know why, but we are. This detective is nuts. If this was me, I would have turned around and walked out of that manor long ago.
A sunken desert temple. I better get down there.
Seen a little bit of what's to come, I guess. See, we're gonna make our own way down there.
The temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp. Despite all efforts, that unholy site did not collapse, but sink beneath the sand. The pharaoh is long dead, his name meticulously stricken from all ancient writing. But that stage meant for blood and terror remains. The temple is said to be lightless, built to harbor all the haunters of the dark found in the very depths of our universe. Calling on the gods meant creating a bridge between our world and theirs. The terrible Aldebaran of Taurus, the Black Sun, was seen as the most important star in the night sky. Because, according to the Kitab al-Azif, it was said to be the home of that crawling chaos known as Nyarlathotep. Through ancient mechanisms, it was said that the priests could open shafts channeling the light emitted by that strange stone called the Shining Trapezohedron. Several streams pooled together above the statue of that dark man would then be sent through space towards the Black Sun, a message to the gods. The gifts bestowed on the sender are completely undocumented, but often assumed to involve dark blood pacts, where souls are traded for malicious miracles.
This sounds like a whole lot of nope to me, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. Some more of those weird-ass bats.
Here we go.
I'm literally insane. Oh, the rope came with me. How in the fuck am I supposed to get out of here?
It's the star constellation from one of Jeremy's books. The Taurus. That one star's clearly bigger. Must be important. I got a feeling this is it. This is where the contract is hidden. But how do I get to it?
Looks like it's one big puzzle. Assuming we gotta get up to these different, like, ledges and move those around. Man, this place looks lovely, doesn't it? A lens crafted with unexpected precision and fitted with a telling hieroglyph. Interesting.
This one looks operational. It worked.
Can I not pick that back up? You tried. Oh, I need another lens.
It worked. Huh.
That looks useful. Stop. Looks like this one it is. It must be, right?
Huh. It worked.
Oh, it actually shows you what shape has to go where. I just didn't realize that. They tried to get me, but they couldn't. Where's this one go? Ah. I'm kind of surprised they let us go so easy. Every time I look at it, it looks like he's flipping us off. Well, let's see what secrets this place holds.
Better hurry down there.
Awesome. I wonder why it's forcing me this way.
Ready to collapse. Acknowledge psychological trauma, breakthrough barriers of self-deceit, temperamental behavior. These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract. Huh?
Was this like... Oh, we already got creepy vibes from the psychologist guy. Like the doctor. I bet the doctor somehow is the Dark Man. I bet he's using the Dark Man to get something out of these patients. Trick them into giving him something that they want, or that he wants.
Hey, detective?
What is going on?
What are you doing?
Oh, I found some.
Great. Was it alcohol?
God, no, I just got the wind knocked out of me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
All right. I found some more information on Derceto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure 2 of the patients are dead, and maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Derceto.
All right.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to... Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck?
Ah!
I worry, detective.
Don't. I'm fine.
I
worry
too.
that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth. At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain.
Okay. Why is it instantly creepy again? Either A, he's right, and I'm going through hell for this woman I mean, it was a lot of money, but I don't know if it's worth what I'm going through for this woman. Or B, she's right, and maybe I am fucked up either in the head or in the gut, and I'm just stumbling around this place like an idiot, just tripping.
He must first acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit. Finally, temper manic behavior.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Derceto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
What the fuck? Can I not go back into the attic? I guess not. Well, now it's apparently nighttime, so the whole place is fucking dark and creepy now.
Just what this evening needed. Some ambiance.
Yeah, no joke.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Oh, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. Just help Jeremy. Just calm down. It ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Comby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
There's a whole lot to unpack here. I don't even know where to start. Uh-oh. The rock seems to have spread some. I did not think it looked like this before. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Don't think I am.
Christ, what the hell was that?
It's blocked.
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is a goat without horns. She knows it and will play the role. You must talk to your brother, Baptiste. I worry that he will fail us. Mrs. Thompson.
What is going on here?
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history. Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unaussprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Emily will have to die. You can't let her.
I don't want to run into the orderlies right now. Not sure I can trust them. I think Dr. Gray might be in there. Perfect time to snoop around his office, then.
Okay, then. Thought I wanted to go to his apartment, but alright.
It's blocked.
Conservatory must be the way it wants me to go.
Mrs. Thompson, I understand the last week has been busy. Under these circumstances, I find it important to remind you that Derceto's concerns are not a public matter, nor is it something that should upset you. Please continue your excellent work, and don't spend a thought on the death of Perosi, or, more importantly, the suicide of Cassandra Beauregard. They should mean nothing to you or the staff. I rely on your loyalty, and trust that your close kinship with the Tabois siblings will keep Derceto's secrets hidden. Dr. Gray.
What the fuck? Yo, this place is on some seriously shady shit.
What is that?
They really try to block me out.
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere. I need the key.
I better know where it's at. The question
I
is,
don't
how
have
do
a
I get to it?
combination for this. But maybe Jeremy did.
I hope you don't mean Jeremy's room, because I really don't want to go back over there. If I run back over here for no reason, I swear, I'm going to throw a fit. Jeremy's room and get something, I'm assuming.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
Making sure we got everything in here. Moving on to Jeremy's room. What's this?
Detective Comby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that Eater of Worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
None of that was the answer that I needed. That's everything too. Goodness. Oh man, these things are like fucking funhouse mirrors, I swear. I'm going to like all these red rooms. Oh wait. There's something.
Detective Conby. Good to see you again. Solved your case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
Huh.
You better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
Why did I say it in such a weird voice?
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
What did you expect from them? You created too much. There wasn't any room to breathe. Your reification rendered all possible worlds void. You took everything they could imagine and constrained it into something that you didn't even care about. Or maybe you did. Perhaps you cared the most of all. Maybe you tried to save them from themselves, and that is why you had to die.
It wants me to look inside of the empty room, apparently. Was that a puzzle?
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
Was there anything else in here right now, or just that? Looks like it's just this.
No, no.
How fucking creepy. Fuck that room, we'll go in that room last if we can.
Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short. Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better. When in fact we are here to be forgotten.
What is it? You gonna let me pick it up? It's showing something there, but I can't pick it up. Maybe I gotta get other stuff first? I don't know, that's weird. Kind of frustrating. Guess we'll just ignore that. Nothing else in here.
This is my room. I belong here.
Wait, what?
I know that number. Where's that from? I did this. I wrote that.
What the fuck? Am I just crazy?
I recognize this view.
What the fuck?
I know the combination. I carry it with me.
Wait, what? $692.
Detective, I have made many discoveries in my case. The child we want is safe, thanks to good people like me and you. We're so similar, but you don't see all the things I do. To find your man, Jeremy, you also need to look for the girl. It has always been that way. The young deliver us all. You should have a look in my room. There's a piece of the puzzle you will need. Take care now. My coffee.
What the fuck? Yo.
How long have I been here?
Can I grab this now, maybe? No, I still can't seem to grab that.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside. Why would McCarthy lock this up? Was he trying to keep Grace from completing the shank? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing?
Why is that? That's weird. All of a sudden that's shut. And I can't get into it. And this room is complete. Was that like a glitch? Somehow? Ooh, where the fuck am I now? Oh gosh.
What the hell happened in here?
Oh. Oh, that's the bear that Grace knocked over. Oh my goodness.
There's something missing.
Fuck that thing, man. Fuck that thing. Can we just leave now? Oh my goodness, just let me go home. And what was the code of this? 913?
It worked.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date, and there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
What the fuck?
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Okay, that was in McCarthy's room. We got that already.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
I'd be lying if I said I was not so confused right now. I don't know if this is a glitch, but it's still showing me something here in the clerk's office. I'm not seeing anything though. The stairwell. Grace's room. Ah. Okay, so it had to do with that, I guess. Now, what is this? Oh. Oh, where are we going now? That's just right on the hallway, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh boy.
This looks familiar.
How am I back at the office? Jeremy's never been here.
Wait a second. Can I go through that door a second ago? Do I have like a choice here to make? Writing desk.
That's me, isn't it?
My husband has returned to steal one of our most valuable paintings. I'm sure he means to sell it. If you hurry, I'm sure you could track him down. Gabriella Saunders.
How long had it been since I drowned myself in drink and depression? It had all felt so peaceful, slipping away into oblivion. A welcoming, dark voice wrapped around my mind like a heavy blanket. It turned off suddenly as I woke up from the sound of my office door closing. Shut. A messenger had left a telegram from Mrs. Saunders. She had a lead on where to find her husband and her kidnapped daughter. God, I used to drink so much back then. When was this exactly? What case was I working?
I think I need to figure out where I'm going first.
Ah.
I remember this case. Some kid got taken by her father, headed out of state, but he had made a mistake by selling a painting that his wife actually cared about to a collector named Thornhill to fund his venture. That's how I tracked him down. At least I think so.
This is getting really interesting. This is so weird. I have no idea what's going on. But we're gonna find out in the next episode. Yes, that's right. I know. I'm sorry. The time has come. We've had so much fun, but it is time for us to part ways, at least into the next episode. This is getting good. Really good. I cannot wait to see this through. I'm definitely going to. If you enjoyed the video, especially as much as I enjoyed making it, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon for notifications, and until next time, GG's.